Madam Speaker, I rise to address the Payroll Tax Amendment Bill 2024, which aims to alleviate the pressure on small and medium businesses and simplify the process for hiring apprentices. And as a small business owner here in the Territory for more than 25 years, this sounds like a great idea. But as someone who cares about the whole Northern Territory and is now in this chamber making law, I have some serious questions. According to the Auditor-General's November 2024 report, more than 3/4 of our NT revenue is from the Commonwealth and only 1/4 is internally generated. Payroll tax is a significant contributor to this vital revenue. We have not heard anything about where the money to replace this will come from. And this isn't just a matter of taxation, this is the money that directly supports essential services and keeps our Territory functioning. Without a concrete plan to replace this revenue, we're not rebuilding the NT economy, we're dismantling it further. We've heard the government's claim that cutting payroll tax is part of an effort to stimulate the NT economy, but there's been no explanation on how they plan to replace this income or how we will measure the return on this significant decision. Cutting payroll tax without a clear plan for replacement is not responsible economic management, and it's nearly impossible to assess the effects of tax cuts, making it difficult to guarantee that they will actually result in meaningful economic development. The people of the Northern Territory deserve more than vague policies and wishful thinking. They deserve a detailed, transparent economic plan, a plan that identifies where the revenue to replace payroll tax will come from, ensuring that essential services and the stability of the Northern Territory are not jeopardised. Just last week we heard the Treasurer's plan, yet there was no mention of how the loss of payroll tax revenue will be addressed. If we're to trust the government's proposal to remove the NT debt ceiling, we must first trust that they are responsibly managing the Territory's finances. The government's provided us no clarity on these economic decisions, and so we're left in the dark about how funds are being managed. For instance, we still don't know what happened to the $60 million defrauded by companies through the Indigenous Employment Provisional Sum Scheme. This is Territory money and people have a right to know where it is coming from and where it is going. Economic decisions affect the lives of real people. Without evidence supporting the removal of a crucial revenue stream like payroll tax, I cannot overlook the lack of clarity and transparency in the government's approach to these changes. It's our responsibility to ensure that we don't make short-term politically driven decisions that could have long-lasting consequences for our economy and our public services. The CLP repeatedly claims that they want to rebuild the economy, but we have yet to see a comprehensive long-term strategy that recognises the role of government and community services in our economy. The primary goal of our economy should be to protect and serve the people and the environment of the Northern Territory. I firmly believe, as we have heard from the Chief Minister today, in transparency and in good governance. It's not enough to simply debate policy in this chamber. We must ensure that the processes behind our policy decisions are clear and robust and accountable. If we're to make changes to payroll tax, we really need a broad, sustainable plan that moves beyond political slogans. We owe it to the people of the Northern Territory to ensure that any changes are made in line with the long-term needs of our community and economy and are based on sound economic principles and planning. Thank you.